So we are back, and there you are. It's ready, nice and proof before baking. And so, baking makes me very, very happy, and I truly enjoy doing this. Because you get relaxed, and then you really get into what you're doing. It's wonderful, and I feel relaxed. And then when you get the result, you feel happy. You feel proud of what you're doing. So before baking this, I turned the oven at 350 Fahrenheit. So ready to be preheat. So when you turn the oven on, you have at least to wait 10-15 minutes. So that way, the whole oven is hot enough and balanced, and the temperature is even everywhere. So don't just turn the oven on and as soon as you reach the temperature you put you bake your food. No, you have to always wait for 10-15 minutes, so that way the heat goes all over the oven. Another thing that I'm doing, I have a little pot that I'm going to show you, and I'm boiling water. So it's very important when you bake some bread or sponges like pan di Spagna or biscotti, to add some steam, because the steams helps the proofing, the growing of the goods in your oven. And also why the food proofs. It's not just because the yeast inside the dough, the mixture, the steam, is developing. So the steams that produced by the dough and the yeast inside, so proofs. And if you add an extra steam, so because the steams inside the bread or the biscotti has to go out, helps to grow nicely, and extra steam inside the room helps to not make the crust too much. So you want to have a very spongy and soft product. Back in the days, I remember my grandma, when she used to have the oven, the hardwood oven, and you have to fire some woods inside and burning wood for a couple hours to let the oven reach the temperature that you want. And then after she cleaned the oven, she used to have like a mop, the wet mop, and clean the surface inside the oven. That was also creating a steam inside the room. So they didn't know that. Today we know, because we have a science applied to our cooking, and that is different, right? The water is boiling, the oven is ready. I have the Cuzzupa here that I'm going to I just do some egg wash. Got this here. Just when people ask me if I need a special brush to do that, no, you just go to a dollar store and get a dollar brush to do your stuff. So let's brush it nicely. That's all over. This helps to give some color and also to make it nice and shine. The egg has to be beaten like 10-15 minutes, and you let it rest, because this way it comes nice and liquid. And the smell of the Cuzzupa is fantastic. It's the lemon and all the egg, the fermentation of these products. It's really something that I enjoy. In my street, everyone is smelling my baking days, and nobody's baking here, so I don't know. It's okay. So an extra coat. There you are. All right. Very good. I'll put something more here. Okay, so the egg wash is on. I'm just waiting for the water to boil. So when the water is boiling, I put the water in the oven, and I put the Cuzzupa. This is gonna take like 40-50 minutes. However, you're in control of what you're doing, so you have to wait until it's nice and golden brown. So you want to have this actually brown color that is typical of the Cuzzupa di Pasqua. They have a different versions who called Scuti, Nguti, Kuduri, and other things. But that's what we have done for many years back home. So water, it's ready. Okay, so my water is boiling. Make sure there is a pot that is all iron, so you don't want to have any plastic inside your oven. Okay, but make sure it's important. So this, and I put this in the oven. Very good. So now we just have to wait 40-50 minutes. Stay tuned. I'll be back very soon. All right, ciao. As you can see, I have 95 degrees in, and the temperature for the Cuzzupa must be between 96 and 100. This is the maximum temperature that I want. This is the actual temperature inside the oven now. So you want to see my babies, it's here. So with this probe, I just check the temperature. I'm waiting now to have 96 degrees before taking the Cuzzupas out. So this is something said, oh, for how long I need to bake my bread or my sweet, my biscotti, whatever you're baking. If you have one of these tools, it's great to use it. So whatever that you bake, from bread to whatever, like cakes, you do, use one of these thermometers. Temperature must be between 96 and actually they say 94, but I like to go in 96 and I push to 98 because up 96 has more moist, it's cooked because flour cooks already at 92 degrees and 91, 92 degrees. So it's cooked, but at 94, 95, it keeps more moist. If you want a product that is more dry, so you push up 100 degrees. So let's check. Yeah, we are 96 now, and I'm just want to get a little bit like one more degree, 97, to keep it nice and soft and moist. So check inside the oven, as you can see. Okay, it's kind of in 1 minute, so just wait for that. And that was very quick, so something that you can do in one morning, or if you're at home. I think at 9:30. It's now 1:30. As I say, this is a very fast recipe that you can make in less than 6 hours between biga, first dough, and in baking. So it takes different steps between an hour and 2 hours, which between each steps. But at least you have your Cuzzupa di Pasqua for Easter with your family. So especially in this time of the year that we are all at home and with rediscovering and discovering our skills baking, I think that will be great. The recipe is up on my website, lucianoschipano.com, and you can print it and share with your friends as well. Let me check the... Okay, so we are 97. Get ready. I want to show you my Cuzzupa di Pasqua. There you are. So from my house to yours, have a happy Easter, and I hope you may enjoy with your family, your loved one, and all over around the world would be peaceful and the love that we all deserve. So vogliamoci bene. Questa è la Cuzzupa di Pasqua calabrese, called also Easter bread, baked in less than 6 hours. So the recipe is available on my website, lucianoschipano.com. Feel free to share with your friends and on Facebook and Instagram as well. Ciao.